Making yourself as comfortable as possible, lying down in the corpse pose. And aligning your body so that the right side is a mirror image of your left side. Also checking that your head is in center. And feel your whole body relax. Your whole body relax on the ground. And I invite you to become aware of sounds and possibly any sounds coming from outside of this room. And then move your awareness to sounds coming from inside the room. Simply noticing without attachment. And then become aware of the sound of my voice. My voice that will be a rope that will gently pull you out of sleep if you happen to fall asleep during Yoga Nidra. So at this time, I invite you to mentally repeat the words, I will stay awake. In Yoga Nidra, perhaps the most effective means of training the mind is found in Sankalpa, which you make for yourself during the practice. Sankalpa is a Sanskrit word which can be translated as resolve or resolution. It is an important stage of Yoga Nidra and a powerful method of reshaping your personality and direction in life along positive lines. A sankalpa can be a heartfelt prayer of gratitude, love, enlightenment, health, or healing. So bring to mind an intention as your sankalpa. And we want to state the sankalpa in the present tense. So instead of saying, I will be healthy, I will feel loved, or I will be cured of disease. We affirm, I am healthy, loved, and healed. So repeat your sankalpa mentally to yourself 3 times. Rotation of consciousness. So we'll now begin to rotate awareness by taking a trip through the different parts of the body. We'll move fairly quickly from part to part. And if you like, you can repeat in your mind each part as I stated. So keep yourself alert and remain still. The right side. So begin by bringing awareness to your right hand thumb and your first finger, second finger, third, fourth, palm of the hand, back of the hand, wrist, lower arm, elbow, upper arm, right shoulder, under the arm, the right side, waist, hip, the upper leg, knee, lower leg, ankle, heel, the sole of the right foot, the top of the foot, and the right big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth, fifth. Let's move to the left side. The left hand thumb, the first finger, second finger, third, fourth, palm of the hand, the back of the hand, wrist, lower arm, elbow, upper arm, the left shoulder, under the arm, the left side, waist, hip, upper leg, knee, lower leg, ankle, heel, the sole of the left foot, the top of the foot, and the left big toe, second toe, third, fourth, fifth. Now bring awareness to the crown of the head. We're going to move through the back of the body. The back of the head, the back of the shoulders, arms, and hands. The shoulder blades, the whole back and spine, the back of the hips and buttocks, the back of the thighs, back of the knees and calves, the heels. Become aware of the soles of the feet, and the tops of the feet, the shins, kneecaps, the tops of the thighs, the groin, lower abdomen, upper abdomen, the right side of the chest, the left side of the chest, and the center of the chest, the collarbones, the tops of the shoulders, arms, and hands. And become aware of the palms of the hands and the fingertips and thumbs, and aware of any sensation you feel in your hands. Become aware of the throat and the chin, the lower lip, upper lip, and become aware of the meeting points of the lips. Noticing the skin above the upper lip, below the nostrils, and noticing the gentle breath and any sensation you may feel on the skin above the upper lip, below the nostrils. Feel the sensation of breath through the nasal passages. Maybe even noticing the inhale is cooler than the warm exhale. Become aware of the shape of your nose, the bridge of the nose, and the cheekbones, and explore the outer architecture of your ears. And moving awareness inside the ear canals. Become aware of the back of the throat, the back of the tongue, and the tip of the tongue, possibly touching the back of the teeth where the teeth meets the gums. Become aware of the roof of the mouth, and sides of inside the mouth, the teeth, the jaw, and then move awareness to your eyes, your eyelids, around the eyes sinking into their sockets, back of the eyes, the eyebrows, and focus on the space between the eyebrows. Become aware of the forehead, smooth, and the scalp relaxed. become aware of the whole body, the whole head, the front, belly, chest, and the whole back, both arms and hands, and both legs and feet, the whole body. Become aware of the whole body. Your whole body laying on the ground in stillness. Your whole body relaxed, your mind alert. And once again, become aware of your breath, your natural, relaxed breath, and watching the flow in and flow out, in through the nostrils, the nasal passages. The cooler inhale, the warmer exhale. And I invite you to begin to count your breath backwards from 54. Inhale 54, exhale 54. Inhale 53, exhale 53. And continue counting backwards on your own. If you fall asleep or lose your count, start again at 54, counting backwards. Just continue counting the breath. I'm going to move to awareness of sensations now. And I invite you to bring awareness as vivid as possible to sensations I will mention. Beginning with heaviness. So see if you can awaken the feeling of heaviness in your body. The feeling of heaviness. Become aware of heaviness in every single part of your body. You are feeling so heavy that it feels like the body sinking into the ground. The body is so heavy, it feels like lead, and and you're unable to move your body. It's so heavy. Awareness of heaviness. Awareness of heaviness. Now awaken the feeling of lightness. Awaken the feeling of lightness in your body. A sensation of lightness and weightlessness in all parts of your body. Your body feels so light that it seems to be floating away from the floor. As light as a feather, floating. Awareness of lightness. Awareness of lightness. And now the experience of cold. Awaken the experience of bitter cold in your body. Imagine you are walking outside in the snow without shoes, and your whole body is cold and chill all over. Awareness of coldness. Awareness of coldness. Now awaken the sensation of heat. Awaken the experience of heat in your whole body. Your whole body is hot. You feel hot all over. You can imagine the heat of peak summer at noontime being in the sun with no shade. Heat all over the body. Heat all around the body. Awareness of heat. And now the experience of pain. Concentrate and try to remember the experience of pain. Any pain you have experienced in your life, physical, emotional. Just see if you can recollect the feeling of pain. Now the feeling of pleasure. So any kind of pleasure. See if you can recollect the feeling of pleasure and relive it in this moment. Make it vivid. Awaken the feeling of pleasure. Remain awake and move the awareness now to to the space in front of your closed eyes, the space the yogis call Chitakasha, the infinite space that extends as far as the eyes can see. Concentrate on this space and noticing anything that arises within this space. Darkness, light, shadows, symbols, colors. Watch with awareness, but do not become involved with what you see. Practice detached awareness. And continue to concentrate on Chitakasha. And see if you can bring to mind now waves over a large ocean, under a dark sky. Waves over a large ocean, under a dark sky. See the dark sky, the vast ocean, and the waves. The waves are symbols of your unconscious. Bring awareness to the present moment. Make sure you're not sleeping. I'm going to name a few objects now that I would like you to try to visualize as best as you can, using your imagination so that you can evoke the feeling and emotion associated with each object. I will move fairly rapid, so if you struggle to bring an image to mind, not to worry, just move on to the next one. So bring to mind a flickering candle in the dark. A weeping willow tree. A car driving by. A full moon. A dog barking. An ocean with waves. A golden spider web. A boat sailing on the water. See the ripples on the water from the boat. A crucifix, a cat purring on your lap, a yogi in meditation, a red rose, a rainbow in the sky after the rain, a bookcase full of books, a yoga mat, skating on a frozen pond, a birch tree, a Buddha, new shoes, a church with a cross, someone playing the piano, an aeroplane taking off, a staircase, and one of the stairs squeaks when you walk on it. A book of matches, a coffin, pink clouds during a sunset, an Om symbol, a spider crawling up the wall, a fireplace crackling, a car accident, swimming in a lake, a strawberry field, swinging on a swing in the park, imagine a golden sun setting on the horizon of the ocean. The ocean waves. And a flickering candle in the dark. And imagine now your body floating, and a part of you floating up towards the ceiling. And you can actually see your physical body lying in Shavasana on the floor, practicing Yoga Nidra. And imagine your body now slowly standing up and tiptoeing to the door, quietly opening it and going outside, closing the door softly behind you. See your body walking outside and seeing the familiar things around you. There is no sense of effort, only lightness. And you meet some people that you know. And you see them, but they can't see you. Watch them as they walk past. Perhaps they are making their usual conversation. And suddenly you find that your body is floating over the ocean, and become aware of this and see the dark blue ocean glistening below. And your body floats like a cloud wherever the wind blows the clouds. Your body is also blown. Wisps of cloud brush past your face. Below you, sunlight reflects off banks of white cloud, and above you, puffs of cloud scurry across the blue sky. Now your body is lifted by currents of air and carried over the land, on the ground, and below. You see the farmhouses, carefully laid out fields, thick forests, winding rivers. And pause for a moment and look closely at yourself. Your body is totally relaxed, and on your face is an expression of peace and calm. And then slowly make your return and see your body return to this room, to the familiar objects, quietly opening the door, walking inside, close it after you, and lie down on the floor. And just become aware of yourself. See your whole body from top to toe. And to ask yourself, am I this body? The body that is eventually going to die. Now look to your senses. The 5 senses by which you know this world. And ask yourself, am I these senses? The senses that die with the body. And now look to the mind by which you understand yourself in the world, and ask yourself, am I the mind that also dies? Become aware of yourself and look to yourself and become aware of your aura. And ask yourself, am I this aura whose existence is tied to the body? Become aware of the prana, the life force energy. And ask yourself, am I this prana? Again, look within and become aware of the existence of your consciousness, by which you know that you are practicing Yoga Nidra. And ask yourself, am I this consciousness? Does this consciousness still survive after the death of my body? And look within. Become aware of the image of a golden egg, very small. A golden egg that is your supreme consciousness within you, at your center. And try to see yourself as this golden glowing egg. And say to yourself, beyond the mind, body, senses, nature, and everything that is physical, mental, psychic, unconscious, I am in the form of this golden egg. I am that. You bring to mind again your sankalpa, your intention, and silently whisper it into your heart center 3 times. Bring awareness back to your body, laying on the floor, to your breath. Slowly begin to deepen the breath. And gently begin the awakening. The practice of Yoga Nidra is now complete. And as you awaken, letting go of anything you need to let go of in this moment. And taking your time as you stretch. Maybe yawn. And roll over to your right side when you're ready. And just curl up there for a moment. Our true nature is pure awareness. I have a mind, but I am not just my thoughts. I have emotions, but I am not just these emotions. I have a body, but I am not just this body. And what remains after disidentifying from body, mind, and senses is our essence of being that is unborn and always present. Yoga Nidra reveals that your true essence of being underlies your personal life. And life is ultimately a paradox wherein we discover that we are non-personal presence that gives rise to a personal self of body, mind, and senses. And it's in this presence that we are facets of unity.